Okay, everyone, be super quiet. You can't let them hear you. Not a joke. Not a game. Welcome to Jurassic Park the game. I hope you're excited because I love Jurassic Park. I love dinosaurs. I love the storyline. I love everything. But this game will disappoint you in all the ways you don't want it to. Gameplay, you ask? Well, the only type of gameplay that you get to do in this game is quick time events, everyone's favorite type of game involvement. Everyone's favorite thing to do for hours on end is just hit a button mindlessly. We have the Hardings here. We have Dr. Harding and his daughter. And you know what I think about Dr. Harding? You need to stop being a creep. That's your daughter. We are then introduced to Nima. Nima was a native to this island before InGen came on and rented the island from Cuba. They then turned it into what we know as Jurassic Park. Obviously, she didn't like that too much. So she is now a mercenary trying to get the DNA, the dino DNA, to sell for money. And her lovely associate Chadwick here is also finding that. Neiman was supposed to meet up with them to exchange those DNA, but obviously he didn't show up because now he's a corpse. His tummy has been eaten and he's disgusting. But hey, they found him, so that's all that matters. This game has the same plot as a lot of the movies do. You know, find the dino DNA, the bad guys want to do something with that, sell it to another company, and the dinosaurs are out and they're trying to escape at the same time. And they also meet up with the other group, obviously, and they're trying to get off the island. But does it work out that way? Does it ever work out that way? It does not. And this game is met with a whole lot of nothing. There is a lot of empty space in this game that could have been filled up with some type of interactive gameplay. You find yourself searching around for clues and that kind of stuff, but the clues, you know what you need to do, but it makes you click everything before you're allowed to continue, which is infuriating for anyone who has an IQ over a 3-year-old. So if you're a 3-year-old, I think Chadwick, her associate, has been a asshole so far, and the dinos even know. See, this dino's like, you know what, asshole? You've been very mean to her, and you need to get your shit together. I know you're a bad guy, but that does not mean you need to have bad manners.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on it. Here you go, guys! It's dinner time!
And that's what you get. Some instant karma for your ass. A dino up your butthole. Good job. We pan back to the Hardings having a heartfelt conversation that is once again a little awkward. They got a weird relationship that they need to work on. They need to work on it, because it's a little awkward. He needs to stop looking at her like that, and she needs to stop complaining all the time. At this point, you're just clicking conversation points. You know, I want to say this, I want to say that. And they run Nima over because I don't have any reaction time, and this is a reaction time-based game. She has a bite on her arm that turns out it's a poisonous dinosaur that the scientists on the island was not supposed to let out. They were supposed to put him down, but they didn't because it's Jurassic Park and fuck you. That dinosaur happens to be a little bit toxic, makes it go a little fucking weird, and you're going to shock unless you get special darts. So they happen to get messed up by a T-Rex, and these two big bastards come and they block them inside. That moves the story along. T-Rex scream. Fantastic. They get more time to talk about the fact that Nima's dying and they don't know who Nima is. They get their darts, all that stuff is good, and then Nima decides to tell them that she's an asshole and there's no escape for them. So she turns on them and keeps them as their hostage. Well, the Marines have been called in to do a search and rescue on the scientists that have been left on the island, and also the Hardings and an unidentified person, which is Nima. Later on, we come to find out that one of the Marines, Oscar, the bigger guy with the tattoos, knows Nima. Why? They never tell you why. It doesn't matter, but they want to drag it on like it does matter. Welcome to Jurassic Park the game. They drag shit on for no reason. Oh yay, the cutscenes are over? Just kidding. Here is what this game wants to pass off as gameplay. You have to put the trains in the right car in the right order. Easy, right? Oh, much wow. No, we're gonna make you watch a mini cutscene every time you want to move a car back and forth. God forbid you put the wrong car in there, because Jessica wanted to look at you with her stupid face and tell you that you put the wrong car in there and there's no room for you. There's no room for that car. Well, you know what? Why don't you just fall off the side of the... Just go. Just get out. Get out. At this point in the game, the Marines have come and they had found the Hardings and they're going to look for the scientist. They find out Nima was holding a gun to their back and obviously she ain't supposed to be there. This does not really move the story along too far, and surprise, surprise, one of the bad guys, quote-unquote bad guys, knows Nima. This really, like I said, does not really help anything. You never really find out why they know anything. And at this point of the game, you just sat there just drooling at QuickTime events, and you really want something else from the game. You expect it to give you something, you know, it's Jurassic Park. They would be able to give you a cool segment where you help dinosaurs fight or you have some interaction that way, you know, you're trying to escape. But the only thing you get out of it is just like more and more QuickTime events, more boring, dull conversations. And a lot of the conversations don't go anywhere. They didn't need to be there. They were just a filler for the game to make it longer. And unfortunately, this game, it really wasn't that long in the first place. And I kind of take back the unfortunately because I really want to... We are then introduced to Dr. Sorkin. She's down there doing her thing. Her assistant ended up getting killed in some way. Obviously, it's dinosaurs. Anyway, she has a serum that the dinosaurs need at a bi-weekly basis to stay alive. It was a failsafe that was put in their DNA so that way, you know, if what happened that is going on now, they would be able to shut it down because the dinosaurs would die off. She put this serum into the water so they are now independent. They don't need it anymore. She took away the failsafe because, you know, that's what scientists do. She's a stereotypical hippie and she threw it in there. That's not from my words. That's from the game. So, if you like dinosaurs, you like animals, you're a hippie and you're an asshole, apparently. And you obviously don't care about humanity. This is what this game is telling you. In line with the other Jurassic Park storylines, the dino DNA always comes back as causing villains to be major assholes, because they are assholes. Yoder finds out that Nima's been trying to smuggle out these dino babies to her buyer, and he wants in. So he decides that him and Oscar are going to be cut in on her deal. At this point, do you even believe that this would go through? No. Even at this point in the game, you're not going to believe this deal is going to go through because nothing has ever gone this way. It's following the same tried out lines that you already know. And once again, the story kind of really doesn't move anywhere. It's got a sideways plot, but you don't really care about that. You only care about the dinosaurs. And this is what this game seems to forget. That it's about the dinosaurs. We don't care about your shady drug deals. They never happen. The dinos always win, and the good guys always escape. End of story. Stop at the drug deals. Jurassic World. I love you, Jurassic World. I'm so sorry.
Has anyone seen my cigarettes? I could swear I had some.
I didn't realize you smoked.
Normally I manage to duck out a few times a day, but we've been preoccupied.
Where did you last have them?
Right here in my pocket, or so I thought.
Maybe they fell out when we jumped from the water tower?
I suppose. Oh well, I'm probably better off without them.
Excuse me while I pause your game to bring you Jurassic Park High! Do you not see the dinosaurs? Are you not worried about other shit besides your stupid teen shit? We are now brought to the end of the game. Dr. Sorkin has murdered herself, basically, by letting out a marine monster that knocked her into her own pool and ate her. And then we are left with Yoda, Nima, and the Hardings. And naturally, it'll always come down to the battle of, are you going to be an asshole and chase the can and die? Or will you let it go and change your ways? Let's see how this plays out. Yeah, that's exactly how it's going to play out. You know full well what's going to happen here. He's going to go home, and he's going to take a nap, and it'll be, what? What? Is it going to be good? Is it going to be good? No, because when you're born an asshole, you're going to die an asshole, and that means you get eaten by a T-Rex. The story here is, kids, don't be an asshole, and you won't be eaten by a T-Rex. Now Nima needs to decide if she's going to go for the Barbasol can, because she knows that there's one escape boat. Is she going to be an asshole, or is she going to help these guys out? She has been there with them through thick and thin, through this horrible, horrible game, and she's gonna decide to go ahead and help out the child because she is not a complete asshole. Maybe she is. She's still an asshole, but not a complete asshole. And there goes the baby dinosaur. See? It didn't even matter in the end. All you guys wanted to be assholes your whole lives, and then they got eaten by T-Rexes, and then it didn't even matter. So that's the moral of the story. Every time. All the time. And now we're down to Dr. Hardin and the T-Rex. Personally, I'm voting for the T-Rex because he's got some big-ass teeth, and Dr. Hardin seems to not know his dinosaurs so well for being the main vet. He escapes just in the nick of time, just like you want him to. Which, I mean, for once, is good, because this game has not given you anything you wanted so far. Like, to actually play a game. A game that was fun, entertaining, you felt like you got something out of it. And now I understand why this game's got such poor reviews. Because everything, it had so much potential. It's a Jurassic Park game. And I bet it sold a lot of copies just on that alone, which is very unfortunate that that happens, but I buy a lot of stuff just because of branding. I would definitely not suggest buying. Unfortunately, my overall experience with this game is that it was extremely disappointing. It had a lot of potential, and I wanted it to be more than it was. All it was a teen drama with awkward audio, awkward sequences of talking that did not really match up with the scene or what was happening, or the fact that there was danger around every corner and no one seemed to give a shit. And alright, that's all we have time for today. I hope you enjoyed. I definitely had a lot of fun making this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!